Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
My name's Tracy.
My name's Lauren.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we want to thank you guys for stopping by. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We can grow lots of vegetables, but we can't grow this channel without your help. So what are we doing over here this morning?
We're husking some corn.
Shucking.
We have a very large family and we eat a lot of sweet corn over the winter and stuff. So they're getting ready for freezing. So my wife Lauren and my brother's wife Tracy, they're shucking corn so that we can later freeze it. To get started this morning, we have some tomato orders that we need to get picked right away. So we're gonna go get that taken care of quick. Oh, sun's cold. Sit there. Oh, runaway. Oh, two runaways. Oh, I see you in there, Mr. Tomato. I got you.
$10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. What time does he get out of bed in the morning?
Guys, I'm here. Hi, Leah. Oh, we're over full. These are for someone who's going to be chopping them up, so they want them firm so that they can slice them. While I go drop off these tomatoes, I'm going to show you something from yesterday. I normally don't film on that day, but it was too good an opportunity to pass up, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Check it out. Hey guys, how you doing today? So it's actually an off day. I normally don't film today. There's just some things I want to share with you guys, and this is one of those days. Down through these pickle, cucumber, and zucchini rows, there are so many baskets. We picked a lot of pickling cucumbers, regular cucumbers, and some zucchini and yellow squash. And I'm gonna make a quick drive-by with the quad to show you everything that's here. Along with all those pickles, cucumbers, and zucchini, we got some kohlrabi. Check this out.
Look at that. Have you ever seen a pepper as pretty as that right off the vine? Beautiful. Beautiful.
They're perfect, Andy. They're never perfect. You never get perfect heirloom tomatoes. They always look like that. And that's a good one. But look at that. Beautiful. The dry is good for something.
Matt,
no disease.
It's not all about you. We're picking peppers.
Sorry, Dad. All about me. Don't tell him, but it's all about me.
It's never about me. Matt just threw a pepper at me. I've had a lot of people in the comments asking, how do we grow our tomatoes so nice? How do we get so many peppers on the plant? And you're gonna hear how from the main man himself.
Look at this. Now, many have asked about our fertilizer program. That's our neighbor. We put on nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash before we plant as dry fertilizer. We use a fertilizer ratio of 28, 9, 12. And the reason we use that is because we take soil tests and we determine how much phosphorus and potash and nitrogen we need. The only other thing we add to our plants is as we, in the fall here, we spray on them a foliar feed. If you take these leaves, and you can take these leaves and analyze them, and you can see what they're lacking. And we see a little bit of signs of a phosphate lacking right here. And also, that leaf doesn't show any. But if you look here in the interior too, you can see the discoloration starting there. So that's a phosphate lackey. So we do add liquid phosphate, and we do spray liquid calcium on. And that's what you see on the leaves right now is the white, because this was sprayed on Saturday. Both of them are natural. It will not hurt you. It's all natural elements. And that's all with the fertilizer we put on our peppers. We put the phosphate, the potash, and the calcium on every other week is about what we spray, depending on what we see in the leaf. Now I can see here's a little more strain on the leaf. As you see the colorations in the leaves change, and as you look at them, you're able to determine that there is some strains on the leaf, and then you can determine by pictures of what is needed for fertilization.
And to be honest with you, guys, we're in a really nice area. We have a nice large creek that flows through our property, and we also have 2 ponds on our property that are stocked with fish, and that gives a lot of nutrients when you irrigate out of those ponds. But there's also something else a lot of you have noticed. Yes, we have a lot of rock in our area. And yeah, that can be troublesome sometimes, but the shale does a couple things for us actually. You will notice that it may look dry and the rock may seem like there's a lot of it. But for one thing, that rock, when it is too wet, it helps drain our soil out. A lot of people out west, you'll notice, they have a lot of problems with too much water in their soil. We don't usually have that trouble because our soil drains because of the shale. Another thing is the shale heats up, causes us to have a warmer ground temperature, which helps in germination, and it helps the plants to get started a lot faster than what other people would have. Also, that shale, it breaks up the soil. It's not just compact dirt, which doesn't allow oxygen to get to your roots. And that's a lot of problems that people have. One thing, it'll get too wet, you won't get oxygen to your roots. Your ground gets too hard and compact, you won't get oxygen to your roots. So yeah, the rocks can be annoying, but they actually do a lot of good for us in this area, especially with raising vegetables. You want to make sure you get that oxygen to the roots. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope I answered some of your questions, and I probably opened up a lot of other questions for you guys. But we'll answer them in future videos. We'll always do our best to. Okay, well, I better go back to the day I'm supposed to be on. All right, I made it back. I'm out here with the boys. They've been picking tomatoes. They got a lot of plum picked so far. I just got here. I was supposed to bring baskets, and I didn't. So Dad's a little cranky, but he'll be fine.
Cranky? Of course I'm cranky. None of these boys show up for work in the morning, and it's almost noon, and I picked all these tomatoes myself.
What are you doing over here?
I needed a couple more. I'm done. I'm going for lunch.
He just stole out of my basket. What's going on here? You got it. It's the way it works. You can only do so much. Ooh, that one's really jammed in there. Oh, got her. Oh yeah, there we go. $135.
Yeah, that's how much is ordered this week, and that's just plum. And he said there's 120 rounds that's ordered for this Friday.
That's a lot of tomatoes ordered. Oh. He might be pulling your leg. My dad has been known to be a leg puller. Check this out, guys. Look at this. This is what we like to see. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I'm going to have... Get off of me. I'm going to have, like, a nice handful here. Can I fit them all in the hand? Oh, let's see. Look at that. That's what we like to see, guys. That is what we like to see. So juicy!
Look at this. It's like its own sister.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Tomato picking's fun. The wind is blowing, guys. I have a little puff ball on my microphone, so that might help, but I doubt it. Lots of tomatoes. That looks good. Lots and lots of tomatoes.
I don't want to say anything, but I can tell when the turkey feather's in the hat, it's going to be a good day.
guys notice, real men drive tractors.
That's why I'm loading tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm the one driving. That's okay, I'll stay a veggie boy forever. You know, sometimes I talk and I just feel like nobody listens. That's why I'm glad I always have you. The eggplant!
Whoa, whoa.
Very nice.
We're back at the farm market with what we got. We have them right here. Dad's going through a couple boxes because we have someone who needs some canning tomatoes. Now the thing with canning tomatoes that not many people understand, when you buy canning tomatoes, they're not all gonna be perfect. The reason why canning tomatoes are cheaper, because you're usually using them for sauce, you're blending them up. So if there's minor imperfections, that's okay. So these are canning tomatoes. I'm not sure what the price is on them yet. We just have a couple baskets here because it's still early for canning season to get started, but we think it's gonna be a crazy year, so we're gonna need a lot of tomatoes.
Educational. So what's your favorite time of year?
We're having a nice time picking. The phones are starting to beep. They're saying severe thunderstorm warning, so hopefully we can get as much as we want picked before the storms get there.
Ain't no storm stopping us.
Bring it on, storm!
We can handle it.
And that's what they say now.
My phone keeps saying it's gonna storm. We have lots of work to do. We need to get going. We don't have time to talk about it. Andy, be careful when you go over there. I gave Jake a weapon.
If you've been watching the past few videos, you know we've been having a horrible time with damage to the tomatoes by means of the crows. They've been hitting our tomatoes hard, but we found a solution. Some of you guys know Jake here, and while he's been doing a great job, no, he's not been doing a great job. Jake has actually been doing an awful job. I mean, it's not really his fault. Look at him, he's got no arms. He can't move. So, like Dad said, we had to give him a fighting chance. So what we did was we gave Jake a cannon. Okay, the cannon doesn't shoot anything. It just makes a loud bang. That's all it does. We have it set on a timer so it goes off every couple of minutes. I don't want Jake to hear that because he's been trying to get the crows out of the sky. It's never gonna happen. And now since Jake has his cannon, he's been doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Poor guy doesn't even know what's going on half the time.
I got a joke for you. What did one eye say to the other eye? Something between us smells.
That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one.
Now we have lots of eggplant we have to pick. We're gonna go down through both sides and see what we can get.
These are only short rows.
Did you get any googly eyes yet?
What's a googly eye?
Name is his brother!
You're right anyway. I don't think so. From the last, how many do you have so far?
This is all eggplant lined up here, and we haven't even finished the row yet. We have a lot of firsts on the farm every year. There's always something new happening, but we've never had a wagon load of eggplant. Now, to some of you, this may not seem like a lot of eggplant. I know probably a lot of you guys have eggplant farms, but this is a lot for us. There's a lot of eggplant here. I just want some guesses. How much eggplant parmesan do you think you could make with the eggplant on this wagon? It'd be a full belly, that's for sure. Normally with the stuff that we harvest, we try and sell everything here in our local farm market, but when you have this much, we can't sell that. So we're gonna be taking it to a local auction. It's about an hour away. That's where my older brother Matthew is. You may not see him in the videos as much. Just so happens the day I normally film, he's actually running back and forth to the auction. Well guys, we're all done boxing up the eggplant. We got about 60 boxes here. So this is all ready to go to the auction. So all we have to do is take it down, which I don't think we're gonna do today. We might do that tomorrow. I'm not certain yet, but this stuff is all ready to go. Matthew got home from the auction today. How'd it go?
Long, but otherwise well.
I honestly thought I was gonna make a video without us pulling corn in it. Because this morning we pulled corn for the girls to shuck so that we had enough for freezing for our family. But guess what? We just got an order for sweet corn right after we closed. So where are we going?
We're going to pull sweet corn.
I get to drive.
Lauren's driving.
Let me lend you an ear.
Ooh, that's my baby in the tractor. I just went to grab that ear. Look at this thing next to it. I'm sure it's not too dangerous. Oh, is it an orb weaver? I have no idea.
What is it, yellow and black?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an orb weaver.
Is it poisonous?
No, they just make webs.
Oh, look at it. You can see its web right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the ear of corn.
How many did you throw in there?
Never mind, it's not ripe. We got a lot of nice ears. They are huge. This is only 400 and the bin is practically full, so that's good to see. I almost grabbed the biggest spider I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, it was close. My hand was like right here. Well guys, that's where we're gonna end the video today. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go lefties.
I think people like Joel more than me. You need to prove them wrong in the comments. I need help.